In the realm of ancient Greek mythology, where gods and goddesses held dominion over various aspects of the mortal world, there was one deity whose presence was both feared and revered. His name was Ares, the god of war, and his story is woven into the very fabric of Greek culture and society. Ares, the offspring of Zeus, the mighty ruler of Mount Olympus, and Hera, the queen of the gods, possessed a divine lineage that set him apart among the Olympian deities. This familial connection carried significant weight in the pantheon of Greek gods, elevating Ares to a place of prominence. Within the ranks of his divine siblings, Ares' relationships were complex, defined by stark contrasts in their domains and personalities. Among them was Athena, the goddess of wisdom, strategy, and heroic endeavor. Athena, a paragon of careful planning and defense, stood in stark opposition to Ares, who embodied the brutal and chaotic side of battle. Their rivalry would echo through the annals of history, symbolizing the eternal struggle between intellect and brute force. Apollo and Artemis, Ares' twin siblings, represented refinement and discipline in contrast to his unbridled aggression. Apollo, the god of music, prophecy, and archery, and Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and wilderness, pursued arts and skills that were worlds apart from Ares' domain of bloodshed. Yet they shared a divine bloodline that connected their destinies. Hephaestus, the god of craftsmanship and fire, offered another stark contrast to Ares. Hephaestus, with his skills as a blacksmith and artisan, seemed far removed from the world of war. However, their paths intertwined as Hephaestus crafted weapons and armor, underscoring the broader influence of Ares even in seemingly unrelated domains. Beyond these immediate siblings, Ares had various other half-siblings among the Olympian gods, each contributing their unique essence to the pantheon. Hermes, the messenger god, brought swiftness and communication. Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, added a touch of hedonism and merriment. Together, they painted a rich tapestry of divine relationships. Ares occupied a distinctive role among the Olympians, associated with the chaotic and violent aspects of war. While not as highly revered as some of his siblings, such as Athena or Apollo, Ares held a unique place within the divine hierarchy. He represented the uncontrollable and destructive nature of warfare, a force that could not be denied or ignored. Yet, Ares' character was far from one-dimensional. He embodied a complex blend of qualities, making him a multifaceted deity in Greek mythology. On one hand, he was the brutal warrior, thriving in the midst of violence, relishing in the bloodshed and destruction that warfare brought. Ares' impulsive nature often led to reckless actions, as he favored brute force over cunning tactics. But there was another side to Ares, one that often went unnoticed. He was also seen as a symbol of valor and courage. Warriors sought his favor and protection, believing that invoking his name would grant them strength and fearlessness in combat. Ares was, in many ways, the patron god of soldiers, inspiring them to face adversity with unwavering resolve. Ares symbolized the unpredictable and uncontrollable nature of warfare. His impulsive and hot-tempered character mirrored the chaos that could erupt on the battlefield. This made him a deity to whom warriors turned when they needed to channel their inner fury and aggression. Yet, Ares' influence extended far beyond the battlefield. In the intricate tapestry of ancient Greek culture and society, he played a role in various aspects of life. He symbolized courage, bravery, and the willingness to face danger head-on. Beyond the battlefield, individuals sought his favor to muster the inner strength needed to confront challenges and adversities of all kinds. Paradoxically, Ares' association with war could also be interpreted as a reminder of the importance of peaceful conflict resolution. The chaos and suffering brought about by war often served as a cautionary tale, encouraging mortals to seek diplomatic and non-violent solutions to disputes. Leaders, such as generals and commanders, invoked Ares to inspire confidence and leadership qualities. They sought his favor to lead their troops effectively and make bold decisions in times of crisis. In the realm of physical fitness and athletic competitions, highly regarded in ancient Greece, Ares' connection to physical prowess and courage made him a symbolic figure. Some athletes may have invoked his name for strength and victory in their contests of skill and endurance. Ares' reputation as a powerful and protective deity extended to situations beyond war, such as journeys through treacherous terrain or confrontations with dangerous animals. People might pray to Ares for safety in perilous circumstances, invoking his name as a guardian against the perils of the world. In art and literature, Ares' passionate and impulsive nature served as a symbol of intense emotions and desires. His character could be invoked to depict themes related to human passion, desire, and the intensity of emotions. In the grand tapestry of Greek mythology, Ares was not merely a god of war but a multifaceted deity whose influence reached deep into the hearts and minds of mortals. His complexities reflected the intricate web of Greek culture and society, reminding us that the gods were not distant entities but forces intimately entwined with the human experience. Beyond the realm of mythology, Ares found his place in ancient Greek art and iconography. Artists, with their masterful hands and creative minds, sought to capture the essence of the god of war in their works. When Ares was depicted in these artistic creations, he was always clad in a full suit of gleaming armor, signifying his status as a warrior god. His helmet, breastplate, and greaves glistened, a testament to his martial prowess and readiness for battle. These were not mere accoutrements but symbols of his indomitable spirit. Among the most striking symbols associated with Ares was the Ares knot, a powerful emblem of strength and unity. Often referred to as the Hercules knot, it represented the unbreakable bonds forged in the heat of battle. This intricate knot could be found as an ornamental motif on Ares' clothing and armor, a reminder that strength could arise from the most challenging circumstances. In some artistic depictions, Ares was shown riding a chariot, a vehicle of war pulled by fiery horses. This war chariot symbolized his swift and aggressive nature on the battlefield, emphasizing his role as a leader of armies. It was a sight to behold, a manifestation of Ares' unstoppable force. Ares was frequently portrayed wielding his spear or sword, ready to engage in combat. His shield, adorned with images and motifs associated with war and conflict, further underscored his role as the god of war. These weapons were not mere tools of destruction. They were extensions of Ares' indomitable will. Certain representations of Ares associated him with vultures or eagles, birds of prey known for their presence on battlefields. These majestic creatures were considered sacred to Ares and were seen as omens of war, reinforcing his connection to the violence and chaos of battle. Artists rendered Ares with a muscular and imposing physique, symbolizing his physical strength and prowess as a warrior. Every sinew and muscle was meticulously sculpted, a testament to his power. Sculptures and artworks featuring Ares often portrayed him in dynamic and aggressive postures. These depictions captured his impulsive and hot-tempered nature, reflecting his readiness for battle. Ares was not a god to stand idly by. He was a force to be reckoned with. In some renditions, Ares was accompanied by his attendants or companions, figures symbolic of the chaos and brutality of war. Among them were his sons, Deimos, terror, and Phobos, fear, whose very name struck dread into the hearts of mortals. These companions added depth to his character, reinforcing the idea that war was not just about the clash of arms, but the tumult of the human spirit. These visual representations of Ares in ancient art were not static images but dynamic expressions of his formidable presence. They served as reminders to mortals of the god's role in the world of warfare and the unpredictable, intense nature of battle itself. Yet, Ares' character held even more hidden layers and lesser-known aspects that added depth to his story. Among the ancient Greeks, opinions about Ares were divided. While some revered him for his valor, others viewed him with disdain for his association with destruction. Ares' role went beyond destruction. He represented change brought about by conflict, necessary for the evolution of civilizations. In this sense, Ares was not just a god of destruction but a catalyst for change. Throughout various parts of Greece, especially in the cities of Sparta and Thrace, Ares had cults and worshippers. These devoted followers held rituals and ceremonies meant to appease and gain favor from the god of war. These practices were a testament to the enduring influence Ares held over the minds of those who valued his power and protection. In Roman mythology, Ares found an equivalent in Mars, the god of war. Yet, Mars was not perceived in exactly the same way as Ares, demonstrating how different cultures could interpret the god of war differently. Mars, with his own character and influence within Roman society, embodied both the destructive and protective aspects of warfare. As we peer into the depths of Ares' mythology, art, and lesser-known aspects, we uncover a god whose influence extended far beyond the battlefield. His character was a reflection of the complexities and contradictions within human nature itself. In the end, Ares, the god of war, remains an enigmatic figure, an eternal reminder that the gods of Olympus were never too distant from the struggles and passions of mortals. Thank you for watching. Please comment below what you would like to see next.